month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. My first year of real estate is done. 1 year, 1 month, year and 2 months. 1 year and 3 months. 1 year and 4 months. 1 year and 5 months. 1 year and 6 months. 1 year and 8 months. 22 months of real estate. 2 years. 2 years and 1 month. 2 years and 7 months. 2 years and 9 months. It's kind of crazy seeing myself grow up so quickly because now I'm at 3 years as a real estate agent. And to be honest, I wrote a whole video out for this video, but it just didn't feel that right. So I just want to kind of speak to you guys as I am today and just kind of self-reflect on my whole career and what's happening and where I want to go and how I got there, and feedback for myself, like if I had to go back to year one, what I would do differently. But first, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're wondering how many deals I did in 3 years. And that would be 52 deals with 2 in escrow and like 7 or 8 listings, which is kind of crazy because my first year I really didn't have listings. Definitely not 7 or 8 the whole year. Maybe 7 or 8 last year completed. Now within those 52 deals, I did $16 million in volume. To some people that may not sound like a lot because I'm in California and sometimes in certain areas a house could be $1 million. But in the general area that I am in, houses are probably $400,000. Out of the $16 million in volume that I've sold, I've probably made $250,000, $275,000. Keep in mind that's with a broker split. My first year I was at 50-50, my second year 60-40, my third year was 70-30, and now I'm going to renegotiate for my own leads to be at least 80-20. And then my brokerage leads will stay at 70-30 because I feel like that's appropriate. The cool part about documenting all this is I've been able to look back and kind of see what I did right, what I did wrong, how I grew, how I'm getting my own business now and versus how I was getting my business back then. And it is so dramatically different. When I first started, I was so reliant on my broker for giving me leads because I didn't know how to get the leads. And now I'm not as reliant on my broker. I think I've closed maybe 1 or 2 deals from him, maybe 3 max, and the rest have been mine, and I think I've closed like 9 deals this year. It's a nice change of pace because it gives me more self-confidence in my ability to actually float on myself or swim or whatever you want to call it. Now, for the self-reflection part, I guess the question would be, what advice would I give my year 1 self? And that advice would be more confident, trust the process. Don't lean on anyone else, create your own leads, make a lot more phone calls, a lot of phone calls. Because I started making phone calls like cold calling, not just buyers in the database, but cold calling sellers in year 2. And it took me maybe a year to gain some traction. And now, it's actually building up, right? But if I would have leaned on that earlier, then this would have happened at 2 years or 2.5 years, which I'm not mad about because it's supposed to happen this way. But if I had to give advice to a year 1 agent, that's exactly what I would do. I would say cold call the expired, canceled, and withdrawn. Once you get a listing, do circle prospecting, hit them with some type of mailer, have conversations with the people around, invite them in, ask questions about themselves. Be very curious about the neighbors. Once you get one house, you can get another one somewhere. You just have to make enough calls. If I'm not mistaken, when I signed up for Mojo, it took me 6 months of cold calling before I got my first listing. It was a lot of no's and like 6 months of like 2 to 3 hours of dialing with on average about 10 conversations. But keep in mind, within those 2 hours, I'm strictly calling expires, canceled, withdrawn, and they don't have the best pickup rate. If you want a better pickup rate and you want to farm a market, just do circle prospecting and just call that area and you'll have a way better pickup rate. And talking to my future self, within 6 months to 1 year to 2 years to 5 years, I don't necessarily know where this goes. I'm just excited to be going along in this journey and watching myself grow up. From the bottom of my heart, I am truly, truly, truly grateful for anyone that watches this video, all of my 52 clients, plus 7 other listings, and anyone that I've worked with and anyone that I will work with, including agents, loan officers, escrows, titles, anything. I'm just beyond grateful for everyone that has been along for this ride or at least watched it, because without you guys, none of this would be possible.